My beloved child, listen carefully, because what you are about to hear is not meant to create fear but to awaken wisdom. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine discovering that someone secretly placed a hidden camera inside your home. Imagine learning that moments you believed were private somehow reached people you have never met. At first, your heart searches for answers. Who could have done it? Why would anyone cross such a boundary? Yet before you rush toward conclusions, there is something even more important to understand. Sometimes the greatest truth is not about who watched you, but about what this moment reveals about your strength, your awareness, and your future. What happens next will completely change the way you see this story. Many people believe that the biggest shock is finding the hidden device. It is not. The biggest shock comes when every small detail suddenly begins connecting like pieces of a puzzle that had been scattered for a very long time. The forgotten conversation. The unexpected visitor. The strange feeling you ignored. The unusual coincidence that seemed meaningless. One by one, every moment starts making sense. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The answers are closer than they appear, but they are not arriving in the way anyone expects. Instead of panic, there is clarity. Instead of confusion, there is understanding. Every chapter of this story leads toward a truth that is far greater than a single hidden camera. Now picture yourself standing in complete silence, asking one simple question: what should I do next? That question changes everything. The strongest people are not the ones who react first. They are the ones who observe carefully before taking the next step. While others become overwhelmed by rumors and assumptions, you choose patience. While others chase dramatic stories, you choose wisdom. That decision becomes the turning point. Every challenge has the power to reveal character, and every unexpected event carries a lesson that cannot be learned any other way. This is where your journey becomes different from everyone else's. There is another detail that almost nobody notices. Every hidden action eventually reaches the light. Every secret eventually meets the truth. Every mystery eventually finds its answer. Time has a remarkable way of revealing what people believed would remain invisible forever. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The story is no longer about someone trying to remain hidden. It becomes a story about truth refusing to stay hidden any longer. That is why this moment matters so much. The ending is not controlled by deception. The ending is shaped by honesty, courage, and wisdom. Think about the moments in your own life when confusion later became understanding. At first nothing made sense. Questions filled your mind. Then, suddenly, one answer changed everything. This story follows that same path. Every unexpected twist prepares you for an even greater revelation. Every unanswered question brings you closer to the truth. What seemed impossible at the beginning slowly transforms into something completely understandable. The mystery is not growing darker. It is becoming clearer with every passing moment. The most surprising part is that the person responsible believed their actions would never be discovered. They believed silence would protect them forever. But truth has a way of traveling farther than secrets. Truth waits patiently. Truth never rushes. Truth simply arrives at the perfect moment. That moment is approaching faster than anyone realizes. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The final revelation is not built on revenge or anger. It is built on justice, wisdom, and the undeniable power of truth. As this journey continues, every heartbeat carries another question, every quiet moment carries another clue, and every clue leads toward a discovery that no one could have predicted at the beginning. What seemed like an ordinary day becomes the beginning of an extraordinary story. What looked like a single mystery becomes a lesson about awareness, resilience, and hope. Keep watching carefully, because the next chapter uncovers the first major clue, and once that clue appears, nothing will ever look the same again. A quiet discovery often changes a life more than a loud announcement. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As the mystery continues, another detail begins to appear, and this detail changes everything you thought you understood. What first looked like a single hidden camera now feels like part of a much bigger picture. Every ordinary object in the house suddenly seems different. Every familiar corner reminds you that awareness is one of the greatest gifts a person can have. Yet this story is not about living in fear. It is about opening your eyes to the truth that has been patiently waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. The answers are getting closer, but they are arriving one step at a time so that every piece fits perfectly into the puzzle. The most remarkable part is that nothing unusual seemed to happen at first. The days looked normal. Conversations felt ordinary. Life continued as always. Then one tiny clue appeared where nobody expected it. It was not loud. It was not dramatic. It was simply impossible to ignore once it was noticed. That single clue connected every unanswered question from the past. Suddenly, events that once seemed unrelated started forming a clear pattern. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is the moment where careful observation becomes more valuable than quick assumptions. The truth is never in a hurry, yet it always arrives exactly when it should. Imagine realizing that every unexpected coincidence carried a silent message. The delivery that arrived earlier than expected. The conversation that ended with unusual silence. The object that seemed slightly out of place. None of these moments looked important on their own, but together they painted a picture that could no longer be ignored. This is why wisdom grows stronger than confusion. Every clue invites you to slow down instead of rushing. Every answer encourages you to think instead of reacting. The greatest discoveries belong to those who notice what everyone else overlooks. As time moves forward, the mystery becomes even more fascinating. Instead of asking only who placed the hidden camera, another question quietly rises above the rest. What was the real purpose? The answer is far more surprising than anyone imagined. It was never about a single moment. It was about understanding the value of privacy, trust, and awareness. Every experience, whether expected or unexpected, teaches something meaningful. Sometimes the lesson is hidden until the very end. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next revelation will connect every unanswered question into one unforgettable truth. Then another unexpected discovery appears. A forgotten memory suddenly returns with perfect clarity. Something that once seemed too small to matter now becomes the key that unlocks the entire story. You remember a moment that felt unusual, yet you dismissed it because life was busy. Looking back, that single moment changes everything. It reminds you that your intuition often notices details before your mind understands them. There is great strength in paying attention. There is even greater strength in remaining calm while searching for the truth. Now imagine standing at the edge of the biggest revelation so far. Every clue has brought you here. Every unanswered question has led to this exact point. The mystery no longer feels impossible to solve. Instead, it feels as though the truth is gently stepping into the light, one careful step at a time. The person behind this story believed that careful planning would keep everything hidden forever. They never expected patience and truth to become stronger than secrecy. That is the turning point nobody saw coming. This story also carries a message that reaches far beyond one house or one hidden camera. It reminds every listener that trust should never be taken for granted, that awareness is a daily habit, and that wisdom grows through careful observation. Challenges often arrive disguised as ordinary moments, but those moments shape the strongest people. Every difficult question becomes an opportunity to discover a greater truth. Every mystery becomes a chance to grow wiser than before. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The final pieces of this puzzle are beginning to move into place. The clues are becoming impossible to ignore. The hidden connections are becoming clearer with every passing moment. What seemed like a simple mystery is transforming into a powerful story about truth, patience, and unexpected discovery. The next chapter reveals the detail that changes the entire direction of the story forever, and once that detail is uncovered, nothing will ever look ordinary again. The greatest revelations often arrive when you least expect them. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The mystery has now reached a point where every unanswered question begins moving toward one unforgettable discovery. Until this moment, every clue seemed separate, but now they start connecting with incredible precision. What once appeared to be an ordinary home suddenly becomes the center of an extraordinary story. Not because of fear, but because the truth has finally begun to reveal itself. Every small observation, every forgotten memory, and every unexpected coincidence has been leading to this exact moment. The closer you move toward the answer, the more surprising the journey becomes. There is something remarkable about the way truth works. It never needs to shout to be powerful. It quietly waits until every piece of the puzzle is ready, and then everything becomes clear at once. That is exactly what is happening now. The hidden camera was only the first clue. The viral footage was only the second. The real mystery has always been about understanding who had the opportunity, who understood the home well enough, and who believed their actions would never be questioned. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next discovery is so unexpected that it changes the meaning of every event that came before it. Imagine looking back through your memories and noticing details that once seemed completely ordinary. A visitor who stayed only a few extra minutes. A conversation that ended with an unusual smile. A package that appeared at the door without attracting much attention. None of these moments seemed important then, but now they fit together with remarkable accuracy. This is why awareness is so valuable. Sometimes the answers are not hidden because they are invisible. They are hidden because no one has connected them yet. Once the connections appear, the truth becomes impossible to ignore. As the investigation continues, another surprising fact begins to emerge. The footage that spread so quickly was not remembered because of ordinary moments. People noticed one tiny detail that almost everyone overlooked during the first viewing. That single detail became the center of attention. It raised questions nobody had considered before. Why was one object slightly different? Why did one familiar place appear changed? Why did one ordinary moment seem to carry an extraordinary message? Those questions started a chain of discoveries that nobody expected. Every answer unlocked another door, and behind every door waited an even greater surprise. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The most unforgettable part of this story is not the mystery itself. It is the realization that patience always sees what panic cannot. While others rushed to create dramatic conclusions, someone quietly examined every fact with care. That calm approach uncovered details everyone else had missed. It proved that wisdom is often stronger than speed. It proved that careful thinking reveals answers that excitement alone can never discover. Now another unexpected moment arrives. Someone remembers a conversation that happened long before the hidden camera was discovered. At the time, those words sounded ordinary. Today, they carry completely different meaning. Every sentence suddenly feels connected to the mystery. Every memory becomes another valuable clue. The entire story begins forming one complete picture. The pieces finally fit together, and what once looked impossible now feels surprisingly clear. This is the power of truth. It transforms confusion into understanding without needing loud announcements. The person responsible believed that careful planning would keep every secret safely hidden. Yet they overlooked one important fact. Every plan leaves small traces behind. Every action creates tiny details. Every detail tells part of the story. Those details may remain unnoticed for a while, but they never disappear forever. One by one, they begin pointing toward the same destination. The closer everyone moves toward the answer, the more impossible it becomes to ignore the evidence created by simple everyday moments. This story is also a reminder that trust should always be paired with awareness. Kindness remains important. Confidence remains valuable. But wisdom teaches us to notice what is happening around us with calm attention. Life often rewards those who observe carefully before reaching conclusions. Every experience becomes an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more prepared for whatever comes next. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The mystery is now standing at the edge of its greatest turning point. The clues have aligned. The memories have connected. The hidden pieces are no longer scattered. One final discovery is about to reveal why the hidden camera appeared, why the footage spread so quickly, and why the person behind it never imagined that the smallest overlooked detail would become the reason the entire truth finally came into the light. The next chapter changes everything, and once that revelation arrives, the story will never be seen the same way again. Everything changes with one final connection. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The moment has arrived where every unanswered question finally finds its place. The hidden camera, the unexpected footage, the growing mystery, and the countless clues that seem disconnected are now forming one complete picture. Yet the biggest surprise is not the device itself. The greatest revelation is discovering that the smallest detail, ignored by almost everyone, quietly carried the answer from the very beginning. What looked ordinary became extraordinary the instant someone decided to look one more time. That single decision transformed confusion into clarity and mystery into truth. The footage that spread so quickly continued to attract attention because people noticed something different every time they watched it. The first viewing revealed one clue. The second revealed another. Then someone recognized a tiny reflection that had gone unnoticed before. It lasted only a brief moment, yet it changed everything. That reflection pointed toward a forgotten object that had been moved only once. Nobody questioned it at the time because it seemed completely normal. Looking back, it became the most valuable clue in the entire story. Sometimes the truth is never hidden far away. It is simply waiting for someone patient enough to notice it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every mystery eventually reaches a turning point where doubt disappears and understanding takes its place. This is that moment. Every coincidence now has a reason. Every unanswered question now has an explanation. Every forgotten memory suddenly becomes meaningful. The remarkable part is that the truth was built from ordinary moments instead of dramatic ones. A familiar sound. A routine visit. A simple object resting in a familiar place. Together they created the path that led directly to the answer everyone had been searching for. Imagine realizing that your greatest strength throughout this journey was never luck. It was your willingness to stay calm while others rushed toward assumptions. That patience allowed every clue to reveal its purpose naturally. Instead of chasing endless theories, you focused on facts. Instead of allowing uncertainty to control your thoughts, you trusted careful observation. That decision became the reason the mystery could finally be understood. Wisdom often grows quietly, and by the time people recognize its power, it has already solved the problem. As the final pieces settle into place, another realization becomes impossible to ignore. The person who believed this secret would remain hidden forever underestimated the power of truth. Every hidden action leaves a trail. Every decision creates a consequence. Every mystery carries within it the clues needed to solve itself. Time simply waits until the right person notices them. That is why the ending feels so powerful. It is not based on chance. It is built on patience, awareness, and honest thinking. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Before this story comes to its conclusion, remember one lesson that reaches far beyond this single mystery. Protect your privacy. Stay observant. Value trust, but also value awareness. The strongest people are not those who live with worry. They are those who live with wisdom. They understand that paying attention today can prevent confusion tomorrow. Every experience, whether surprising or ordinary, teaches something valuable when viewed with a calm mind. Now the final truth stands completely revealed. The hidden camera no longer represents mystery. It represents a reminder that honesty always outlasts secrecy, that patience always outlasts confusion, and that truth eventually reaches every place where questions once existed. What began as a shocking discovery has become a story about awareness, resilience, and the quiet strength of refusing to stop searching for the truth. The greatest surprise was never how the footage became known. The greatest surprise was how one overlooked detail quietly led everyone to the complete answer. If this story kept you thinking until the very end and you enjoy mysteries that reward careful observation, remember to subscribe so you never miss another journey like this. If one moment in this story surprised you the most, share this video with someone who loves solving mysteries and tell us which clue you noticed first. Your perspective might be the one detail someone else completely missed. Until next time, keep your eyes open, keep your mind curious, and remember that the smallest clue can sometimes reveal the biggest truth of all. The final truth is far greater than anyone imagined. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As every piece of the mystery settles into place, one unforgettable realization rises above everything else. The hidden camera was never the end of the story. It was only the beginning. The footage that spread so quickly became the reason every hidden detail finally came into the light. What once looked like an impossible mystery has now become a powerful reminder that no secret remains hidden forever when truth begins its journey. Every clue, every memory, every unexpected moment was preparing you for this final revelation. Think back to the very first moment of this story. Questions filled your mind. Nothing made sense. Every answer seemed further away than before. But now look at how far you have come. Every forgotten detail has found its purpose. Every unusual moment has gained new meaning. Every mystery has transformed into understanding. This is why patience is one of the greatest strengths a person can possess. The biggest discoveries rarely happen all at once. They arrive one careful step after another until the complete picture stands before you with perfect clarity. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Here comes the revelation that changes everything. The person responsible believed they had planned every detail perfectly. They believed no one would ever notice the tiny signs they unintentionally left behind. Yet the smallest clue became the strongest evidence. It was never a dramatic event. It was never an obvious mistake. It was a simple detail hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone with enough patience to recognize its importance. That single overlooked moment quietly connected the entire mystery from beginning to end. Now imagine standing inside that house once again. The same walls. The same furniture. The same familiar rooms. Nothing appears different at first glance. Yet everything feels different because you now understand the story behind every detail. Knowledge changes perspective. Awareness changes confidence. Truth changes everything. The home is no longer a place surrounded by unanswered questions. It has become a symbol of resilience, wisdom, and the quiet victory of truth over secrecy. One lesson shines brighter than every other lesson in this journey. Always value awareness without allowing fear to control your life. Stay observant. Protect your privacy. Appreciate the people who earn your trust, but never ignore your intuition when something feels unusual. Small observations often prevent much larger problems later. Every experience teaches something valuable when you are willing to learn from it. This story is proof that careful thinking is one of the greatest tools anyone can develop. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is one final surprise. The greatest victory in this story was not discovering who planted the hidden camera. The greatest victory was refusing to let uncertainty control the outcome. Calm thinking defeated confusion. Patience defeated assumptions. Truth defeated secrecy. That is why this ending feels unforgettable. It reminds every listener that honesty always finds its way forward, even when the path seems impossible to see. As this incredible journey comes to a close, remember that every mystery carries a lesson beyond the mystery itself. Every challenge creates an opportunity to become stronger. Every unanswered question encourages deeper wisdom. Every difficult moment prepares you for greater confidence in the future. Sometimes life's most valuable discoveries begin with a single unexpected event, but they end by revealing something much greater about courage, awareness, and perseverance. The story may be ending, but its message remains with you. Keep your eyes open. Stay curious. Trust careful observation more than quick assumptions. Let patience guide your decisions and let wisdom shape your actions. The smallest clue can change an entire story, and the quietest truth can become the most unforgettable revelation of all. If you have stayed until this very moment, you now understand what many people never realize, that the greatest discoveries are not found by those who rush ahead, but by those who continue looking when everyone else has already stopped.